Good morning. Today's going to be a 0 day in the lovely town of Bishop. And I think I'm going to end up back at Jack's restaurant. I'll try to get some footage this time of breakfast. And they're just about to open in a little bit, and they're about a half mile down the road. So let's go head out and find some breakfast. Back from breakfast. Here's a look at what this next stretch looks like. It's almost 100 miles from where we got off all the way down to the Vermilion Valley Resort, also known as VVR. And just because of that distance and the limitations on how much food I can carry, I'm going to have to do some big mile days in between all this. And we're going over all the rest of the big passes, so this stretch is going to be probably the most challenging on the entire trail. But the first day out is going to be tomorrow. We'll be taking the Bullfrog Lake Trail up through Kearsarge Pass and all that. Point 4 is maybe how many actual PCT miles I can get into a tent site, and then the 7.5 there is the length of that side trail just to get back to the PCT. So as long as I can get that on the first day, I think we'll be okay. That'll set us up at the bottom of Glen Pass. We'll get up and over that one for the next day. Just based on the distances I need to cover, this is probably going to be a day where I have to do 2 passes. So we'll do Glen and Pinchot, camp somewhere around the Kings River. On this day, it'll be 22.8 miles. Then the next day, we'll do Mather Pass to a tent site. Next day, we'll do Muir Pass to a tent site. And then we'll finish up with Selden Pass. That's the last of the big passes, and that should get us into VVR. The resort itself is at the end of a long lake, so they've got a ferry service that they run. You have to do a side trail to get to where the ferry pickup is, and then you can get across the lake during low lake level water years, which looks like this year is also going to be low water levels. They stopped doing the ferry service. So worst case scenario, I have to hike all the way around the lake, which might add like another 6 miles or something into that. We'll have to figure out when we get there what they're actually doing, but this could be a really, really long day just to get into VVR. So this is going to be a fun, long, challenging stretch coming up. Resupply shopping time. Back in the room, here's all the food I got. I'm gonna need 4 breakfasts, so I've got the Pop-Tarts, a whole bunch of bars, and then 4 dinners worth, instant mashed potatoes, and then dumping in tuna packets. These are about the highest calorie ones you can get. I got the ones in sunflower oil and the hickory smoked. So I'll dump all that in together. Time for lunch. Back from lunch, that was awesome. The milkshake was excellent, and I think that was one of the best pulled pork sandwiches I've ever had. And I did laundry earlier, so that's kind of drying right now. And I think we're done with all the other chores and stuff. Resupply's done. I think it's just time to work on videos and stuff and just relax, maybe take a nap later. Just relaxing and chilling on this 0 day. So I'll check back later in a couple hours probably when anything else is going on. Currently hanging out the east side guest house in Bivy. This is where a lot of the other hikers have been hiking around or chilling at. Good chill spot. This is kind of their common room. And there's a lot of other facilities and accommodations and rooms that everybody else can stay in. So I'll chill here for a little bit and then go find some dinner later. We got some nice grilled veggies going on over on this side. We got some chicken going on this side. It's gonna be a great night. This is kind of in the back of the east side hostel area. Little duck in the pond. This is a really beautiful little place. It's definitely a really cool, chill vibe out here.
Noodle. Vegetables.
Yeah, I think that's probably better. Like, it's like there's a short distance between the two, but there's beautiful stuff that you can spend time with.
And witness protection. That's why I'm in the mornings.
I'll be sure to need. What's your last name?
We got some dessert ice cream coming out, a little champagne as well.
$5. Please. I wonder if they like stopped, like.
Yeah, he is being
back in the hotel room for the night. Man, it's been awesome. Just chilling. Good group of hikers. That was down at the East Side hostel. It's right on the main street of town. It looked like a really cool place to stay. They had a really nice setup there. A large property, lots of little rooms, a really big communal area, and a lot of fresh cooked food for dinner. It was just a great evening to just chill and just hanging out with hikers. So I had a really good night. It's been a lot of fun. But it's late. I'm going to bed. Tomorrow we got a shuttle coordinated for the morning, so we'll hit that up after breakfast. No rush. It's not like super early or anything. And we're only planning to do like 7 to 8 miles or so tomorrow anyway, just to get us set up to do Glen Pass. So we got plenty of time. So I think that's about it for tonight. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. I'm just working on finishing packing everything up. I ran down to the little breakfast thing here at the hotel and just got some banana and muffin, so I'll have that real quick. And we've got a shuttle ride coordinated at 9 o'clock back at the other place, the East Side Hostel, where everybody else is hanging out at. So I'm just gonna finish packing everything up and start heading over that ways. And then we got our shuttle ride, so that's the easy way for getting out of town. I think it's for coming here from the trail and going back out, I think it was like a little over $100 or something for the whole van load. So split between 5 or 6 people is not too bad of a cost for a guaranteed ride to get to your destination. I think this is one of the longest distances between like a trailhead and a town that's on the entire trail. So I think shuttling back and forth is one of the easiest ways to do it, but a lot of people are trying the hitchhike thing. Anyway, we'll check back once we're getting a little closer back to trail, I guess. Back at the hostel till the shuttle gets here. Just got dropped off by the shuttle driver. Onion Valley, Kearsarge Pass Trail, making our way back up. Significantly less cars in the parking lot now that the weekend's over. Town stops are nice and all, but after a day you definitely feel like you want to just get back in the woods. And we got that really nice long climb up till we hit Kearsarge Pass, and then it'll be all downhill till we get back to the PCT, and I'll be looking to camp just somewhere in that vicinity. And that'll set us up for doing Glen Pass first thing in the morning for tomorrow. I'm just gonna take it nice and slow and steady. I think the timing right now is around 10:45 or so. We got plenty of time. We're not going that far today. John Muir Wilderness in Yo National Forest. Hey, what's up? So I ran into a dude coming down. He's going into Bishop. This is easy. And this is the first person I've met on this trail that I hiked with on the AT. So if you guys have watched my whole AT vlog, we were together in Gatlinburg and hiking together around that area. We saw each other again, like way up in the White Mountains again, I think, for a little bit. But yeah, it was pretty cool just running into somebody again that I've hiked with. So
Right on.
so it was pretty cool.
Yep.
So we may, you know, he's going to be behind me a little bit because he's going into town. So we may see each other again at some point as he catches up, maybe. So it's cool. Nice
Right
meeting
on.
you again.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And I'll get back on trail.
Right on.
Back in the park with the boulder field. Taking a break back up at Gilbert Lake, sitting on a little rocky outcropping, not unlike that one right there. Yeah, it's about lunchtime, so we'll snack on stuff and fill up on water. We're in the final stretch to Kearsarge. Just a little bit further. I can see a bunch of people up at the top. There's definitely a crowd at the top up there. Made it back to the top of Kearsarge. There's looking back out east, down to Onion Valley.
It's actually JDUPL. Yeah, I changed it. Okay. Oh, you did. Yeah. Okay. So you sent another one.
And then out to the west, this is the way we're headed. There's the Kearsarge Lakes. We got Bullfrog Lake. PCT is out that way.
Okay.
At least it's all downhill from here, the next 3 miles or so till we hit the PCT. And then it'll be uphill again as we make that climb towards Glen Pass. I think I'm gonna do maybe a mile on the PCT. There'll be some campsites at the base of Glen in that area. Here's the next junction. Because I came in off the Bullfrog, I gotta go back the Bullfrog. Can't miss any trail. Back at Bullfrog Lake. We'll take another break here. From here we only got like 2 more miles left for the whole day. And I think this might be my last water source, so I think I'm gonna fill up here one way or the other. Alright, we're done with the Bullfrog Lake Trail. Back join John Muir Trail and PCT. From here, all uphill. Got about 1.5 miles left to the campsite I'm aiming for. There's back up the valley to Forester Pass. And extremely steep. Man. I don't have far to go though. That's Charlotte Lake down there. Less than 1 mile to camp. Glen Pass is up that way somewhere. From where we're going to be at camp, we're only going to be 1 mile from the summit of Glen. So we're pretty close to it already. Really cool rock formations down the end of that valley. The trail we're on doesn't go that way though. But that looks awesome. A little patch of snow. Very rocky terrain. There's supposed to be tenting up here shortly. We're only like a quarter mile from camp. I think the pass itself is up around that way somewhere. Here we are. How's this for a campsite? Base of Glen Pass. Just got done cooking up dinner. I got the instant mashed potatoes and the tuna fish. This is an awesome combination. I think I'm going to sign off early here probably, because I got a lot of video editing to do. I didn't do any yesterday, so I got a little bit of catch up to do. But this was the easy part of this stretch to VVR. Tomorrow we got 2 passes to go over, 20+ mile days. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a lot of fun. Great views. So thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.